has anybody here played with Clawdbot, now rebranded as Moltbot? Has anyone played with it?
Of course, Mads.
And Mads? I haven't. Mainly through fear. I didn't have a separate machine, so mainly through fear about and time not setting up a virtual machine. But so just to set up, so Clawdbot, now Moltbot, a device built by Peter Steinberger, which I'd probably categorize as a personal intern. It's an agent on steroids, very, very smart, a bit of a game, I think, a bit of a kind of an example game-changing agent, personal agent. And I think this is what Siri should have been. Now, incidentally, I think we're going to see the new Siri in February. I know I'm a big Apple fanboy and I keep bringing it up, but I think this is what Siri could be. Mads, tee up a bit better than I just did what Moltbot is.
So Peter Steinberger, he's an Austrian dev who built some software, and he sold it, and then he sort of said, look, I felt empty after cashing out, and I don't like to sit around and just read. I would like to build stuff. So he's built this Moltbot here as a hobby, and it's an open source AI agent with full control of your system. So it can control the mouse, the keyboard, your data, and also connects to all kinds of services like your messaging and your WhatsApp. And then you can set it loose, and you can ask it to do stuff. You can ask it to check in on things. You can ask it to go and find stuff for you. You can ask it to send messages. It can do all kinds of stuff.
I saw a guy. Did you see this, Mads? I saw a guy who negotiated a new car deal. Or the bot, the agent negotiated the new car deal. Did you read about that?
There are all kinds of good stories coming out. I must say, it scares me a little bit giving it that much agency. And so, no, I've not asked it to make any investments on our behalf just yet.
I saw the guy also did there was a guy who gave when it was Clawdbot, they changed name because Anthropic gave a cease and desist, so they changed it from Clawdbot, it's a lobster logo, so it's Claw, CLAW. It's a play on the word and the logo. It's not Claude as in Anthropic's Claude. So they changed it to Moltbot, and there was a guy who uploaded all of his health data and access to Tesco, his shopping basket, and it built a recipe for his body, for his health. Went to Tesco, filled the basket, bought the stuff, and the stuff all got delivered automatically. So there are all these like little lovely stories of the guy negotiating for a new car. He got $4,500 off so it negotiated with all of these dealers in his local region automatically and got him a $4,500 discount ultimately. The Tesco one, there was another one, I can't remember what it was. Anyway, I think it's a very interesting moment in time, Mads.
100%. And it's sort of, it heralds what's ahead for us. I think it's still a little scary because today we have agents and we use agents, right? And I use agents a lot, and we use Claude Code and we set it up and we do stuff. But there's still a relative level of control in terms of what you do, and there's a defined scope. Whereas this is sort of more of an unconstrained scope. It is think about how to do stuff and then go out and figure out how to do it. You have access to my email, my WhatsApp. You can send messages to people. You can do all kinds of stuff that really, as you can imagine, could end up quite badly if you're not careful. You can power it by multiple different models. I mean, clearly, Peter Steinberger, the developer, he is a very sharp dev because the way he set it up is just really, really elegant, right? So you don't have to connect it to Anthropic. You can connect it to other LLMs if you want. I mean, there's so much flexibility built into the system, which is what makes it really easy to connect to all kinds of services around you that you might be using for stuff. So yeah, I mean, you can. What people have rushed to do is to rush out and buy their own sort of separate systems to install Clawdbot, just so that Clawdbot doesn't take it upon itself to completely reorganize your important data to the point where
he's commercializing this, Mads.
I don't know if he's commercializing it. I think he's just opened it up. I mean, I wouldn't connect my bank account to it, but I would give it like limited access to things or load up, I don't know, some kind of limited payment card to things and give it a proper go. But I don't think, Mads, it's going to get beyond the geeks. I think this is just for geeks, and I think this is just going to show what's possible.
I think you're right. I think it's too dangerous today. And with that, I don't mean that tech is tech, right? But it's so powerful.
It literally thinks for itself. It will query things.
So where did you set it up, Mads? Not on your actual computer, no?
Well, you can download it to your machine, or if you're a little more careful, you can buy another machine and download it there. Yeah. But it just needs a kind of your Mac, and off you go.